Hello, my beautiful lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. This is Hillary with Hillary's Happy Nails, and today it's September. Can you believe it? It is fall, and we're ready for fall nails. It's so exciting. But before we do that, we have to talk about what I wore in the month of August. So I don't know how many polishes I wore. I'm not going to count them. I'm just going to show you what I wore and tell you what days I wore them on, and I'll show you pictures of my manicures. So we're going to start off on the 2nd. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. So on the 2nd, I wore Garden Path Lacquers, Told the Northern Lights to Keep Shining. I got this in Polish Pickup Rewind in July. This is a stunning polish. I absolutely love this. It was so beautiful on the nails. I did not want to take this off. I think I wore this for 4 days, which is a long time for me. So there is Told the Northern Lights to Keep Shining from Garden Path Lacquer. All right, and then on the 3rd, I did Aura Nails for Glam Nails Challenge on Instagram. Her challenge for the month of August was space nails, so I tried to keep them kind of spacey. So I did Aura Nails on the 3rd, and I used OPI's Can't Control Me, which is this gorgeous light blue with a little bit of a blue shimmer in it. And then I used OPI's Midnight Mantra, and I used a sponge to stamp the aura effect. And then I used Holo Taco, Scattered Holo Taco on top. So that was what I wore on the 3rd. Then on the 6th, I did Cloud Nails for the Glam Nails Challenge, and I used Zoya's Bunny. And I thought this was the perfect blue base for those cloud nails. So there is that. And then on the 8th, I wore Holo Taco Unicorn number 1. This came from the most recent vacation collection that she released. So not the camping collection, the vacation collection before that. So this is Unicorn number 1 or Unicorn P, whatever you want to call it. I wore this on the 8th. Then on the 10th, I did Star Nails on Instagram for the Glam Nails Challenge, and I used View from L2 from Orly. This came from their NASA collection a few years ago, and it's this gorgeous black jelly with holographic glitter in it. It was very pretty. So that I wore on the 10th for my Star Nails. And then on the 12th, I wore Glam Polish. Shut up, please. I am very busy and important. This is to represent Bridget Jones. This came from Glam Polish's Heroines collection, Movie Heroines collection. And it's this gorgeous gray with these pink glitters. Very fun, very pretty. You can tell I've used this. We've got a fill line. So that I wore on the 12th. And then on the 13th, I did Sun Nails for Instagram again for the Glam Nails Challenge. And I used Holo Tacos Twice in a Blue Moon as the background. And I used gold for the stamping, and it kind of reminded me of those like 90s moon and stars or sun and stars, you know, with the gold and the blue. And that was kind of what I wanted to represent. So I tried to capture that with this. So this was, once again, Twice in a Blue Moon from Holo Taco. Then on the 15th, I wore Zoya's Clarice. And this was a gorgeous green that I felt represented Peridot for the birthstone for the month. So I chose this gorgeous green. Very pretty, this one. And then on the, alrighty. Just got a little confused, so I had to double check my stuff because I didn't put this down, but I know I wore it, and it's We're All Mad Here from July Rewind. This one was so beautiful on the nails. This is a multi-chrome berry. You can see the shift in there as I turn it. I'm not sure what day I wore this on. I don't know if I wore it, if I put it on the 16th after I wore Clarice. But it's on my rack, so I know I wore it, and so I'm gonna throw the picture in here. So that was We're All Mad Here from Great Lakes Lacquer. Then on the 17th, back on track, I did Moon Nails for, once again, Glam Nails Challenge on Instagram, and I used Cave the Way from OPI as my background. So that is this gorgeous, it's not a black, but it's a dark, dark gray with a silver, shimmer in it. So that was beautiful for Moon Nails. And then I wanted to play around with another green. So on the 19th, I wore Decked to the Pines. And this is a surprise magnetic from OPI. They don't advertise it as being magnetic, but I'll show you right here. You can see already that pull, and there is. So I wore that because I thought that would be fun. And once again, I wanted to represent the birthstone of the month being green. So I was trying to wear some green polishes to represent that. So that was OPI Decked to the Pines. Then on the 20th, we had more nail art for Glam Nails Challenge on Instagram. This was Waste of Space, and I did earth nails. So I used this as my background. I thought this would be pretty. And then I stamped the earth for my accent nail. So this is Halo Taco's Waste of Space. And then once again, I went back to a green for the month for the birthstone. This is Favorite. I'm not sure how to pronounce it exactly, but this is a gorgeous green holographic glitter polish. It's like a little thicker than a jelly, but this is so beautiful. Very pretty. Absolutely loved this. So I wore that on the 21st. Then on the 24th, I did Galaxy Nails, and I used a whole bunch of stuff. So my base, I used 2 polishes from Halo Taco, one Coat Black and Shady Navy, and I used these for a sponged ombre for my background. And then I used Flaky Halo Taco on several of the nails. And then I also used the magnetic topper that I made because I thought that this would be fun. Oh, you can see that ball kind of come up. So you can see this is a magnetic polish. I used this over top to create a galaxy effect. So that was what I wore on the 24th. And then on the 27th, I wore Cirque Colors, and once again, Halo Taco's One Coat Black, but I already showed you that. So I wore High Society from Cirque Colors for Alien Nails, and these were once again for Instagram for the Glam Nails Challenge. And these turned out really, really cute. I loved how these turned out with the little alien. So these were really, really fun. And then on the 28th, I wore Halo Taco's Guilty Pleasure. And this does still change to thermal, or to the pink. So the thermal does still work, which I was very happy about. So this is Halo Taco's Guilty Pleasure, and I had that on the 28th. And then the last nail art that I did for the month of August was Astronaut Nails. and I used KB Shimmer, and I used Universal Appeal, because this is, again, a magnetic, and we were dealing with outer space themes, and I thought magnetic polishes would be really good for that. So I used several magnetic polishes this month. So I posted these astronaut nails on the 31st on my Instagram for the Glam Nails Challenge. So make sure, if you're not subscribed already or not subscribed, but if you're not following me over on Instagram, make sure you do that right away. It's just Happy Hillary's Nails on Instagram also. So tell me what you thought about my manis this month. Were there any polishes that you liked or did not like? What do you have in your collection? What did you wear this month? Did you wear a lot of green polishes? Did you wear a lot of blue polishes like me? What was your favorite polish to wear in the month of August? Make sure, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.